got spiders, shallow lasso. I'll show you guys my favorite attack in here, right? The triangle. So, I find that this triangle is really successful because even if he's got a grip on my pants, right? When I square and shoot, when I pull and kick, it's gonna strip that grip anyway, right? So I'm pulling and kicking, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull down at the same time. It's kind of hard to do this slow, right? So I call this a viper strike triangle. You know, you like the snakes and vipers, they attack quick, right? And that's how this triangle should be, right? If I kick my foot off, pull on the chin, it's too slow, right? I'm not a fan of slow setup triangles. I like fast triangles where they don't have time to posture up, shuck my leg by. I go here, and he shucks my leg. I hate those triangles. So, I don't want to set this when my hips are off. I want to do it when I'm squared up with him. Maybe he's walking his hips a little bit too close to me, whatever it may be. Right? I'm going to pull. As I pull, I'm trying to shoot my hips up at the same time. I get that leg heel over, cross my ankles. Right. The ankle is the leg over the shoulder is on the bottom. The leg to the outside is not attacking the neck. That's the one I'm going to cross on top. I'm going to pinch my knees and bury my heels in. I've got my knees, find the tricep, hip up, and I drag. Walk it into my elbow, grab my shin. I can pull on the back of his head to make sure he's not trying to posture here. Because even if I grab my shin, some people are strong. Right? They got strong backs, you know, like Travis and Kevin, right? They're strong. So it's easier for them to posture up in this position. But if I can compromise the neck by pulling it out, putting some strain on the back of the neck. Right? Think about like when you pull your chin to your chest, you feel that strain back there? That's what I'm doing, is I'm making him touch his chin to his chest. So when I grab my shin, it's a lot harder for Travis to fight this and start posturing up. And if I felt like I was really losing it, I would just double up. Right? Once you get comfortable with your triangles, you learn how to make those adjustments without having to use my hands. Right? Ideally, I try to always grab my shin, right? Because I feel like it really just secures the position. It gives me a little more confidence to disconnect and put my foot on the hip, as opposed to being here and running the risk of him like sprawling his leg back or sucking the elbow back or whatever it is, right? But there's nothing wrong with camping out here for a second, putting strain on them. Don't can open them, but putting some strain on the back of the neck so that they stop fighting, right? Once they stop fighting here, I'll sit up and just grab. I don't really sit up. I just lean forward, grab my low shin here, foot to the hip, pull and cut my ankle, still holding the head, toes to the ceiling. And I lock my triangle in here. A little bit quicker, so I'm putting Travis out. If I'm squared up, not if my hips are off to either side. I'm squared up. Right? Whether he's got a pants grip or not, I don't care. Right? I'm going to pull and shoot my legs up at the same time. Right? Notice how I instinctually cross that outside ankle on top every time, right away. Knees pinched, heels down. Right? Reach across right here. The heels down, knees pinched. It puts a little bit of strain in the back, so it makes it harder for him to posture up. Because I'm going to bring my hips up for a second, which is going to kind of posture him, but I'm worried about getting this arm across first. Because I know that I can let go and find his neck and just break him down here. Right? And start attacking my triangle. Put some strain on the back of the neck. Don't hurt your opponent or your partner. Sorry. Your opponent in tournament, you know, whatever. Take time to win. Your partner, be nice, but just put some strain on it. Grab your shin, foot to the hip, cut my angle. All right, I'm trying to look into the ear. Lock my triangle, 2 hands on the back of the head. Pull, squeeze, pop my hips. Do it 1 time, faster. All right, we'll do this. Travis grabs my pants. All right, he's trying to do the Toriando. All right, I'm here, I'm off to the side here. All right, maybe Travis lines is like he walks in square. All right, pull, shoot my legs up nice and high. Right. Still got my little bodice here and stuff like that. But ankles on top, line the tricep, hips up, drag it across. Elbow block so the arm doesn't get out. Straight on the back of the neck, grab my shin, foot to the hip, angle so I'm looking into his ear, block the triangle. If you're gangster enough, Armbar with it.
Marcy, did you have something to say?
They're trying to suck.
My dad's trying to man. I don't know why she had a southern accent right there, but it seems fitting. She's a southern gal. Alright, you have any questions, guys?
Quiet.
Let's just drill this for like 5 minutes. Alright, so nice quick one. All right, 3, 2, 1.